Hey legends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be telling you how I got free Funko Pops from Amazon. Hello legends, what's up, how you doing? So today's video was going to be your average sort of unboxing of Pops that I bought, but there was a little twist. So basically I ordered some Pops off Amazon. They were just £5 each. Basically one of them came in heavily damaged. I'll show you in a minute how badly damaged, but we'll just talk about what happened first. Basically, what happened was it came in damaged. So I ordered 2 Pops, £5 each in one parcel, so £10 total. Basically, I opened it, I was annoyed, and I filmed the unboxing. I've deleted that clip, and that clip will never see the light of day because I got very, very angry. And I don't like to spread like a negative message on this channel. I like to try and look at things positively. Basically, what happened was, it was damaged, right? It was damaged, and it was damaged beyond the point of, it's just a bit dented. Because we know Amazon's packaging isn't always good, but Amazon is cheap, and I have Amazon Prime, so I can get stuff delivered like instantly. So I do use them. I know a lot of pop collectors do avoid them, but I do use them because for me, they're pretty good. Because of the speed of the delivery, and because of the free postage, and because of how cheap some of them are. But I will mention that their packaging is never brilliant, but their customer service is always 10 out of 10. So basically, I reached out to them and said, hey guys, the parcel I had with 2 Pops in, one of my Pops came with a damaged box. The product inside is alright, but as you probably know, these are like a collectible item. The box is part of the item, right? Like, if anyone collects Pops watching this, you'll know that. The box is as much the item as the Pop. It's all one sort of thing. So anyway, my man from Amazon replied, basically just saying, yeah, I agree. Anyway, he issued me with didn't issue me with a refund at that point. He said to me, how was the other item? Now, the other item was very mildly damaged, and I'll show you in a minute. It wasn't bad enough that I would have complained, though. I would have took the item, I wouldn't have complained. But I said, yeah, it was minorly damaged, but not an issue. So the guy messaged me and said, look, not a problem. I was using Amazon's live chat feature. I think it's quite a good way to contact them if you do have problems with Amazon. They said to me, look, not a problem. We're going to refund you for the whole package because that one is badly damaged, that one's a little bit damaged. We'll just refund you for the whole thing, not a problem. And then he asked me, what is my current situation in terms of sending them back? Because of how the world is right now, I guess. He wanted to check that I could return them, and I said it would be very inconvenient, which it would. At the moment, we've been told to not go outside unless absolutely necessarily. So why am I going to go into the post office and post something back when I'm being told only go out if it's absolutely necessary? And I probably, if I had to do it to get my refund, I probably would have just not had the refund. So anyway, he said, don't worry, keep the items. I can refund you. He said, would you be happy with a gift voucher, which would be within 24 hours, or would you be happy with a bank transfer, which I believe could take up to 14 days? So I took the gift voucher because I order stuff on Amazon a lot, especially during lockdown because I can't go out and shop. So yeah, basically, because of the gift voucher, I paid £10 something. I got that all refunded, as you listened on the screen a second ago. So this video is 2 free Pops we got. So let's check them out. We're going to start off with the mildly damaged. Start with the mildly damaged. So first up, we have got Happy Hogan from, this is the Spider-Man Homecoming one where he got the big old check for Forest Hills Public Hall, $500,000. So that's the check that he writes for something to do with Spider-Man. Whether that's a school related to Spider, is that Spider-Man school? I'm not sure. It's related to Spider-Man because it's in a Spider-Man movie. Just jumping in here, I googled it after filming the video because I was very curious. Forest Hills is the borough that Spider-Man Peter Parker grew up in. So that's why he's donating money to Forest Hills, because that's where Peter Parker grew up. Basically, Iron Man sort of says to Happy Hogan, look after Peter when I'm gone. Anyway, there's a little bit of dent then on that corner. Where were the other dents? The front is actually very good. There's a little scratch in the side. Now, I don't know if that will actually show on camera. it won't. There's a very, I don't know if that's showing or not, there's a very, very faint indentation. It's not actually like a scratch which has gone through to the paint, but I'm trying to move so I can show you. See, the paint doesn't, see where the light bends a bit there? That's because of that. So yeah, the damage wasn't bad enough. I wouldn't have returned that anywhere. Let alone Amazon, I wouldn't have returned that anywhere for that condition. So this would have been a £5. It's still knocking around on Amazon for about that price if anyone is in need of one. As many of you know, my favourite people from Marvel are like Iron Man and Spider-Man. So I particularly wanted a Happy Hogan because he's in both franchises. So for me, it was a very, very cool one to go and pick up. So there we go. There's Hogan with a check. He's wearing his suit. He's got his fluffy hair. It's very clearly him. The check's good quality. I don't know if my camera will focus, but you can literally read it all. You can see the signature at the bottom also says Pepper Potts. Down there, I don't know if that'll focus, but that says Pepper Potts, and it says Stark Relief Foundation. So yeah, it's a very nicely detailed Funko Pop, especially if you get him for free. This is the one that was very badly damaged. Now we're going to start with the bottom, which is quite okay. It's a little bit fluffy there. Then I guess I'll show you the side, which is, again, you see it's a little bit bent. You can see that from the way my light's reflecting, that it's not straight as an arrow. The other side, yeah, that's relatively good. Then the back, you see this denting at the top? That's not great. When it's a collectible, you don't want that. But then the top, look at this. There's a whole ripped flap. There's a whole ripped flap on that box. So this is obviously Raditz from Dragon Ball. You might have seen in some other videos, I'm not going to say which ones, but you might have seen that it's a collection I'm sort of starting at the moment. Raditz is one of my favourites, even though he's not that powerful, whatever. I just like him being in the franchise. I like his hair. I'm a big fan of the long hair. And yeah, so that's the hair. Look at that for hair. That is the best hair probably on any pop I have. And then he's got his little blast attack getting ready at the front. As well, he's got the scouter. I love the scouters on the faces of these Saiyan ones. I do plan, it's got a little mark on it actually. Is that on the eye? It's a little bit of dust on the thing, so it was looking like it's got a dot in it, but it hasn't, it was just dust. And it's awesome detail, the Saiyan armour. He's also got his tail, just peeking out the back there. I don't know if you see his tail, but he's got his tail. Incredible detail on this. Definitely one of my favourite Dragon Ball Pops in my collection. Raditz is someone that I've wanted for a long time. I do plan to get some more Saiyans with the Scouters on, especially because I really think that is like traditional Dragon Ball, is people that wear the Scouters. But yeah, he was free, so I'm upset about the box. Because I really wanted Raditz, I probably will look in the future to see if I can get a better box for him. Sometimes on Facebook pages and stuff, people will sell just boxes, but that rip in the top there, I don't like that. But then from the front, it's not too bad. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably stick him back in the box. He'll go on the shelf as he is for now. If I see them at this price again, because since I bought it, it went up to £7-8, which I wouldn't pay for when I've got one with a dodgy box. But if it was still a £5, I probably would go and order another one, because that was obviously what Amazon's plan was. Would give me the voucher. They wanted me to order another one to replace it. I didn't bother because these were both fairly alright, especially Hogan. So yeah, if he comes back down to a £5, I'll order another one just for the box. Maybe we'll chuck the dodgy box one in a giveaway or something. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching today. That is how I got 2 Pops for free on Amazon. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm not saying go to Amazon and lie to them about the condition so you can get yourself a free pop, but if the condition is bad, don't hesitate at all to just speak to someone to see what they say, because they were so understanding. They dealt with it so quickly, and they refunded me the full amount absolutely no hassle. So I cannot speak highly enough for Amazon's customer service. A few years ago, they sent me the wrong item. Many years ago now, it's about 3 Christmases ago, and then they actually sent me the other item to replace it the next day, and they sent me the wrong item again. But then the next day they sent me the right item, but they let me keep the 2 wrong items as an apology. So honestly, Amazon's customer service is amazing. I cannot speak about Amazon highly enough. So I know their pop box condition isn't always perfect, but if you are thinking about buying from them, especially the sort of lower end of the spectrum stuff, and you have Prime, so you can get it the next day, which is when we want our pops, we want everything now, I'd give them a go. I would give them a go, and I would use them again. Based on how good this customer service was, I would highly use them again. So this is kind of like an Amazon review / how I got pops for free. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching today. And I will see you real soon. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really, really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never ever miss what is coming up real soon.